Why do I actually look like a corpse? I do. I look absolutely dead. I shouldn't, like, this shade is a shade lighter than my face. But I didn't have much left of my usual one, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna use it because I have it. Like, why not? But now I see why. Because it's making me extra pale. And I don't need that. I'm already very pale. Okay. So, I thought it'd be a funny idea to follow Trixie Mattel's makeup tutorial video. I wanted to do it, but I don't even have all the stuff. Like, my entire table is full of stuff right now. Like a glue stick. I've never glued my eyebrows before, so we'll see how that goes. Also, there'll probably be more stuff I've never done before or don't have. Because, like, I can do a casual makeup look, but anything beyond that, I'm like, what? Which is sad because I'm a cosplayer. I should know how to do makeup. I don't. But I have a lot of makeup, and as usual, my dog won't let me do my makeup alone. So I'm just going to start. Also, as long as I look slightly like Trixie, I'm happy. Like, just the faintest similarity. I'm happy.
Hi, it's me, legend, icon, and star Trixie Mattel from Season 7 of RuPaul's Best Friend Race, and I'm here to talk to you about people who don't wear enough makeup. I'm just kidding. I'm going to talk you through one of my favorite looks. This is from the finale of Season 7 of RuPaul's Drag Race. I glued down my brows because I don't want to have those skinny little drag queen brows. I call it a day walker. When you see a drag queen during the day and they have like that skinny little half eyebrow, it makes you look like you're a confused Pokemon. If your look is to do purple brows, you could stop here.
Gluing my eyebrows. I'm terrified. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why am I doing this to myself? I don't know. Why not? Okay. Scared. Gud vad du skräms. My dog jumped down from the chair. I was like, what? Okay.
While you let these dry, you work on the bottom half of your face for speed. We're gonna start contouring, and my look is very, in the 60s, they took a plastic doll head and they put lines on its face to make it look like a person, but I do that on human man scale. So follow me here. So you start with a base color, and then you use other colors to kind of build around it. So we're gonna start with our light pieces, which is where you're gonna highlight. And remember guys, if you're not a good makeup artist, just do what I did, make it your thing.
Okay. This should be the highlighting. Oh god. Is that even visible? Okay. Highlighting. I don't like this highlighting. I just bought it. It's like a multi-tool. And I don't like it. Because, like, it doesn't do anything. Like, you can't see it. Maybe I should just use... Oh, I forgot my brush. I mean, the dark parts are so much more fun.
Really good to wash your makeup sponge, or so I've heard. I prefer to use a sponge too. This look uses a lot of white, so do not be afraid to go full birthday clown.
I don't even have a lot of white. I don't have a lot of white at all.
Synthetic brush in a deep, 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 like beautiful, rich chocolate color. And we're gonna get right in there and do a jaw.
I feel like He actually looks like he has makeup on. I just look tired. So yeah, that's where I'm at in life. I can't even see. Oh my god.
You could do a natural jaw, but let's be honest, you don't have that kind of bone structure.
True.
Use a sponge to soften the line.
Yeah, it's not really softening. I mean, slightly, not really. That's what I get for using cheap shit.
This is when we're really getting Trixie Mattel. You gotta scoop out that big, brown, beautiful cheekbone.
That's what I look forward to. It's the real reason I'm even doing this. Because that's not a cheek, that's a line. And those are not symmetrical. Oh my god. Okay, right there. Can I fix that? Oh, thank you. You don't even see where I have my stuff. It's already gone 20 minutes and I've just looked like this. That's all. That's what I look like now. Can it stop snowing, please? I don't like that line, how that looks. Can I fix it? Not really.
Now we're gonna do my nose. The Trixie Mattel nose is like a little white worm swimming in a bowl of chocolate pudding.
Can you be a little quiet, please? Sneeze.
I'm gonna take this flat little synthetic brush, and that's what I'm gonna use to create that little white worm we talked about.
This is white at least. That's good enough for me. If I can make it. I think the mail just got here and I really want to go out check it because I ordered stuff a few days ago. But I don't want to go out like this. Also, it's snowing, which will mess this up and I'm in the middle of it, so no. I see people. I see people. I don't know who though.
One of my favorite parts, this is important, you gotta sharpen the contour with a highlight.
I know you said small, but no. I don't have many brushes. That was definitely the main. That was it.
Is pretty much laid down, so we are gonna be powdering it. Set it and forget it.
I want to forget these brows. Okay. Powder. I have this, which is supposed to be a finishing powder. I've never used it.
But now I'm going to be using a powder that is like the color of Max's neck and Kennedy Davenport's like rich cheek, and you kind of marry them together.
Okay, it should work again now.
This is a pro tip. This is why you request paper statements from your student loan provider, because you can use that to coat your cheek. It's really the only thing it's good for. Look at that. Now we're talking.
It is so dark. Like, I don't know if you can see it like I do, but it's super dark. It's like actually so dark. It's so dark. I love it.
I lick the glue stick. I don't think I'm gross. I just wasn't raised right. I'm from Wisconsin, so that, because it's non-toxic, you can use your spit to kind of break it down and make it smoother for that top finishing layer. And you could use water, but A, you don't know where that water came from, and B, there's a shortage in California. Then that final layer of glue, while it's still wet, I take that highlight powder, I'm gonna pound it right into that glue.
Okay. I'm not going to lick my glue stick. I think mine's toxic as well. It doesn't say non-toxic. I'm just going to use water. Oh wow, it does help a lot.
Real white, and I get right in there on that nose. So now it looks like a white crayon floating through the mud.
I'm just going to use my highlighter instead, actually. Because I feel like it's actually wider.
Now we're gonna use our base foundation to finish the rest of the head.
God, I'm actually looking forward to cleaning this one now. It's not really vanishing that much. It's not really working. Like, they're still very visible. I'm going to make them disappear even if they want to or not. This just looks absolutely disgusting. I've obviously done something wrong. This looks so gross. Like, my face looks gross. This is not what I want to look like. Soon I'm just giving up. Like, this is it. The eyebrows clearly are not getting much better than this. I think this is it with eyebrows. I'm just not getting better than this. This is it. I'm not getting any better than this. I give up. I can't do the freaking eyebrows. I'm not a drag queen. I can't do it.
Now that our brows are gone,
They aren't. If someone wants to teach me how to make my eyebrows properly disappear, please do so. They are not budging. They are just there, staring out like little ugly insects. Oh my god. I don't have blush. I don't. Can I just use something red or pink-ish? I mean, I think it worked. And yes, I've skipped a few steps. I don't care.
we're gonna move on to the eyes. Remember, the eyes are the window to the whole soul. My eyes have kind of become my thing. So we start with eyeliner. And trust me here, I know this looks crazy. You're covering your whole eyelid and we're going straight up.
So like up to my eyebrow, I think. What am I doing with my life?
We're gonna start sketching out the shape of the crease, which is kind of a more up here kind of fantasy. With blues especially, I find it's helpful to work light to dark because blues can feel black very quickly.
I don't have that.
So then we're gonna do, I like to draw the brow like that, but you wouldn't leave it like that because that's like Tammy Brown in like a house fire. I like to sketch around the brow with highlight. The only way to get your white really white is using clown white and then setting it with white shadow. That's the only way to get your white eyeliner to be like white, 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 white. And I like to leave it, you see how it's bigger in the middle, and then because that's gonna fit our shape of like, if we draw the liner like this, you know it matches that kind of angular shape.
My Mad Hatter cosplay makeup. I have white in this, but it's so messy that I keep it in a separate bag. I'm just going to go ahead and use my fingers.
So the next part of this look is a lip, and it's important to draw it on big and vibrant, and it's perfect for fake smiling when you take sixth. So I start with a little guide in the center and on the outer, and I just connect them. It is important when you do Trixie makeup, you draw the lip on so big that you want to use something matte because you don't want something glossy sitting up here on your upper lip or it gets really gross.
I'm done. Ignore my father's music in the background. It's quite messy. Like you can obviously see my eyebrows. It's a good thing the black lines go strictly above it, but it's very obvious. The eyebrows aren't very well done. Like up close, everything is a mess, but far away, it's a little bit better. I don't have any pink jumpsuits. Or any pink dresses at all, really. So I've had this dress, which was my graduation dress in like when I was 15 or something. So I was like, yeah, okay, that works. Yeah, it fits Trixie quite well, I think. That was me trying to do a Trixie makeup look. I don't hate it. I had to use eyeshadow for blush. This is kind of messy. The lips are a mess, like you can see where my lip ends so clearly. Yeah, I'm not satisfied with this part at all. But this part went down except the lips. Kind of fine. I think so. This actually took me 2 hours. 2 hours. And I'm so excited to go wash it all off. Peace. Bye.